Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know?
Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for listening to us. I'm Raquel.
I'm Jake.
And this is Don't You Know? So guys, for podcast-wise, Georgia is in the lead for most downloads this week.
Oh yeah. We know we had to do it to them.
They don't have a big lead, so we could still do it, California. They're only winning by 1.
Just put it on an autoplay while you fall asleep. That's what we're doing. No, we're not doing that.
Actually, surprisingly, we had a lot of downloads for the Animal Crossing episode, so I guess you guys really liked that.
Oh, we did have a guest speaker from another podcast, too.
That's true. Okay, so let's go ahead and I guess do updates with ourselves. I don't actually have any, and I don't even have any new media.
Yeah, what have you been doing?
Well, I'm still watching Vampire Diaries.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, I already talked about that last one.
No updates?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of episodes. Yeah, I'm not going to watch the whole thing in the whole week. It's not possible. There are 8 seasons. How are you supposed to, in like 20 episodes and an hour long? There's no way you can possibly do it, even if you stayed up all night for a week.
Alright, you win this round. I want to see some more dedication. We finished Stranger Things.
I'm on like season 3 of Vampire Diaries.
I'm just messing with you.
And I only started it not too long ago. I keep going back to watching Haikyuu, too. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's that volleyball one, the anime one. I don't know. I guess it makes me want to go outside and play volleyball.
Nice. I've been watching a bunch of boxing videos on YouTube, and it makes me want to join a boxing gym.
Ooh.
Get my teeth knocked right back out.
You wear a mouth guard, Jacob.
Yeah, I got one, actually. I need to keep it on hand. We got through Stranger Things. It's pretty good. Honestly, so we talked about there being a massive tonal shift last time. There definitely is, and it continues throughout most of the... I won't spoil anything. It continues on. There's a lot more backstory in this season, but it does wrap up pretty nicely, and it gets pretty good towards the end. There are a few really good scenes. It's so much build-up. It is so much build-up. But... yeah, it's good. I'm glad we had finished it, and I'll definitely keep my eyes open for season 4. I recommend it if you want to stick back through it, but you're on Vampire Diaries right now, so...
Yeah, it's hard. I don't know if I really want to go into
I don't blame
Stranger Things. It's just, I don't know.
You can keep it on that imaginary list.
Yeah. So, I have the originals after Vampire Diaries, so. And then I have a couple other things that finally the next seasons came out this month, so I could be watching that stuff too.
So you're gonna be busy. Have you noticed, like, I feel like if I was a media producer, like, now I would be pumping out stuff early if I could, now that everybody's home?
No, it's still not very possible. Because I was thinking the same thing, but
work.
Yeah, they can't come in and film, so a lot of stuff is being delayed.
Oh, that's true.
Like, all my superhero stuff is on pause right now, in the middle. Like, they only came back for like 2 weeks and now they're paused because they can't film. Really, the only ones that probably could successfully do it is any type of animation.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
But that would require all the actors having high-tech quality, recording studios, basically.
Right.
Unless, of course, they had them come in to just record, because, you can record in your own personal booth.
You just record your audio through the mask.
So, but I imagine, that's not going to be happening anyways, because they're like, oh no, it's our actors, we can't do that.
We're going to have to entertain ourselves.
They're not essential workers.
Alright, updates aside, what else we got? Or do you have any more? I'm pretty much out.
No, I'm done. I'm ready to start, if you are.
Sweet.
That's like our shortest opener ever.
Yeah, no kidding. We're making great time. We do, however... Oh, should I mention what we just recorded? Because I don't know if they'll be out at the same time.
This will come out after what we just recorded.
Okay. Well, if you miss us, you can go back and watch last week's Don't You Draw episode. That'll be fun.
Yeah, at least I think this is going to come out after that one. It's really good. We increased the amount of drawings that we're doing, and yeah, so we'll see how you guys vote, so don't forget to vote on that. Anyway,
that's why it's a short one as well as bring that up, but also casual plug too.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get started then, shall we?
Okay.
So today's episode is, in case you can't tell by our title, is a special episode because we're not actually going to do any Don't You Knows. A lot of times we play like little kind of games, sometimes in the beginning of some of our shows, and so we decided to kind of have only a game for this whole episode. So we're just going to be doing kind of just playing around. It's going to involve a lot of pictures being shared and one of us looking at them. So definitely check out our Twitter where we're going to post those pictures. So I'm going to say like a lot of the characters' names. So, I mean, if you've seen the show, you'll know. Or for Jacob's case, if you've seen the video game, you'll know who we're talking about. So that you can get an idea of the actual pictures we are sending to each other. You can check out our Twitter. So, do you want to go first, or would you rather I go first?
How about you go first, because you kind of, you got the, you show us how the game works.
Okay, and I'll even let you choose. Do you want to do DC Comics? Do you want to do Legacies, which is a spinoff of Vampire Diaries? Or would you rather do anime?
Let's do Legacies, because it'll transition, and yeah, I think that'd be good.
Okay, so, for Legacy, I'm going to tell you the first name of the characters, but I'm not going to tell you any of their last names. Because I know that you said Deanna wants to watch Vampire Diaries. If I tell you some of these people's last names, it might ruin some of the romance and stuff like that happens.
Gotcha.
Some of these people are kids of the characters in Vampire Diaries.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I don't want to ruin anything.
We'll try and do spoiler, I'd say spoiler free, but spoiler light.
Yeah, it's going to have a little bit of spoilers because, see, you're going to be guessing if there are a witch, werewolf, or vampire.
Okay.
In Vampire Diaries, they come out with, like, obviously there's the vampires. And then a little bit later, it's like, oh, okay, witches. Like, I think it's in the very first episode, you know that witches exist. It's not until, like, I don't even know what season it is, that they introduce werewolves. And they don't even just come out with werewolves, they kind of build it up. So that's a spoiler there, that werewolves exist in this world.
Well, alright. Inherent in the game. How long has this show been out? Long enough?
It's been out for a while, yeah.
You'll be okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do this.
Alright, I'm ready.
So the first character I am sending you, his name is Jed.
Jed? Oh, I forget I got a picture too. It just popped up on my screen. I was like, who's that? That's Jed. Alright, my gut is telling me that he's not a vampire. I feel like he's probably gonna be a werewolf. Because he's kinda got the Jacob Black thing going on. That's a bias. This probably came out before that, or whatever, possibly. But,
not the Legacies.
I don't think there's any, vampires named Jed.
Okay. He is a werewolf. You are correct.
He's a werewolf. Nailed it.
He is actually, you find out at the very beginning, when he first is introduced, that he is the alpha of the werewolf pack that is at the school.
He's the top werewolf. So is he like a massive jerk and he just like bullies everyone? Or is he like a good leader?
Kind of at the beginning. He becomes a better leader after something happens, and he kind of develops after that. Okay. But at the very beginning, he kind of is a jerk. Now, okay, also, so all the people I'm sending you, usually this happens for supernatural creatures, usually anyways. They're all like teenagers because Legacy happens at a school for supernatural creatures. Okay. So they're all like teenagers.
So it's like My Hero Academia from last episode, or the other episode.
Yeah. Alright, so this one is Lizzie, or her full name is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
But she goes by Lizzie.
She's screaming witch to me, but could be a vampire. Doubt she's a werewolf. There are no blonde werewolves. I'm gonna go with witch. It's the hairstyle. It's going witch. The hairstyle is very, the Crucible. What was that? Salem Witch Trials? She just kinda has that Salem vibes going on to me.
You are correct. She is a witch.
Oh yeah. Costume department's doing their job.
Okay, here's another one. Boop. This girl's name is Josie.
She's like...
Or Josette.
She's got so much pale makeup on. She's a vampire.
She is actually a witch.
She's a witch as well. Alright.
And she is the fraternal twin of Lizzie.
Oh, okay. Huh. So are they like a yin and yang kind of good cop, bad cop kind of thing? A little bit.
Lizzie is more kind of a more outgoing personality than Josie is. However, Lizzie also suffers from a lot of mental issues as well.
Okay.
But they're from a covenant that is called the Gemini Covenant. So the covenant itself has a lot of twins that are born. So next one. Boop. This is Milton. He also goes by MG.
Can there be male witches?
Yes. But they like to be called warlocks.
Warlocks. Yeah, understood. I could see this guy being a warlock. I could see him being all three. He's like a mystery wrapped in an enigma. But the sweater is gonna make me say he is a vampire for some reason.
You're right. He is a vampire.
Ah, that was a close one.
Nice. Yeah. I was like, when you were about to say warlock, I was like, yes, say warlock.
I could see him going all three, because I could see him going werewolf, but I don't know. I don't think that's the push. He's too done up.
So far, you are 3 for 4. So here...
3 for 4?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Got Vampire Jose.
That witch!
So, now the interesting thing about it, okay, so when a witch becomes a vampire, so the way to become a vampire is that you drink vampire blood and then you die. And then when you wake up, well, basically when you're reborn, you have to drink human blood within a certain amount of time or you die again and die for real. And once you finish drinking the blood, your transformation is complete and you become a vampire.
You're a gross piece of nastiness.
So when witches become vampires, they lose their witch powers. However, for these 2 witches that I showed you so far, Lizzie and Josie, they are a witch that's called like a siphoning witch, which basically means they themselves don't have any magic. They have to siphon magic from others to use magic.
Okay.
However, when they become vampires, they're considered heretics because they keep their witch powers. And now, instead of having to siphon magic from others to use their powers, now since they are vampires, they have unlimited source of magic, and so they can use their powers without having to siphon it.
And they all write about this in their diaries.
No. Vampire Diaries, the way it starts off involves lots of diaries and journals and stuff like that. However, in the Legacy, they don't have as many, diaries. And, I mean, they still, have kind of every once in a while a significance to someone doing some type of journal. But, for the most part, the way that Vampire Diaries starts off is that every episode kind of begins or ends with one of the main characters, finishing writing in their diary. And, you hear them, narrating or whatever. Okay, so for the last one. Ready?
Alright, I'm ready.
And boop boop. Her name is Hope.
Hope. There's another one that could go any which way, in my opinion. The Leaf, in general, she's, got the nice earrings, and the hair is, long and brushed and all that. I'm thinking she's a witch. I mean, clearly vampires would, take care of themselves too, but the leaf necklace is making me think she's a witch. And I don't think she's a werewolf, though I could see it. She just, switches, and then, teeth come out, and then she's all hairy, and... Do they, get hairy, or is it full hair beasts, CGI werewolves?
They turn into a wolf. And not even a really big wolf.
Real-life wolf.
They turn into, a pretty average-sized wolf, it looks like. I mean, they may be a little bit bigger than average, but for the most part, they just turn into a regular size, a regular wolf.
That's cool. I mean, that's a formidable threat, and it's not larger than life. I'm down with that. They won a point in my book for that decision.
Well, I mean, they're still, fast, super speed, kind of stuff like that, than average humans.
I mean, I wouldn't want to go fisticuffs the wolf.
Okay.
All right.
So what's your final answer?
I think she's a witch.
You are...
And I'm wrong.
Kind of wrong. And kind of right.
Kind of wrong. Oh.
She is a unique character because she is a tribrid. She is all 3.
The game was rigged from the start, and I was going to ask about that.
If
anybody was doing that.
She is the only kind. Everyone else is either only a vampire and witch, or vampire, werewolf, or werewolf witch. I don't know if they have a werewolf witch. But they only have hybrids where it's only 2. She is the only kind that is all 3.
What is so fancy about her necklace? Because, I mean, it really stands out to me. Is it just a necklace that you've never noticed before?
I think it's a necklace that she received from her parents. I don't know. It hasn't said the significance of it. I think it's in the original. It says that the significance of it. But I think, if I remember correctly, some of the stuff I've read, I think it was given to her. And I think it's supposed to also have an M. Because her family, I can't say what her family last name is because it would ruin stuff. But her last name, which holds a very, very big significance in all of the series, in Vampire Diaries, the originals, and even in this series, starts with an M.
Interesting. I was gonna say Madracula, but
no. But the only thing is she's not a full tribrid. What makes her partial vampire is just her blood. Her blood has the same properties as a vampire. So, she can turn into a wolf, she can use magic, but she doesn't have any of the other characteristics of a vampire. She only just has blood that is vampiric.
Okay, so she can go in the sun.
What will make her a full tribrid is if she dies. Then she will become a vampire. And so, she will be a vampire, werewolf, and witch.
Interesting. Well, best of luck to her. I'm sure there are a lot of people trying to stop her and use her as a weapon and all that jazz. Is she the main character?
Yeah, she's the main character.
Okay, of course.
Anyways, okay. So, did you want to do yours now, or do you want me to do another one?
We got 2 more, right?
Yeah, I had 2 more.
2 more for you and 1 more for me?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do 1 more for you.
Okay.
And then I'll come in, and then we'll end with yours.
Okay, so do you want to do anime or DC now?
Let's do DC characters, and then we'll end with anime, because it's going to be a train wreck anyway.
Okay, so these are going to be DC characters. You will have to choose if they are a hero or a villain, and then try to guess their superhero power.
Okay. Do I get their names? I should get their names too, right?
I will give you the names. There is probably 2 that I might mispronounce.
What if I do, like, I'll ask for the name as a hint.
Okay.
Does that work? Cool.
Sure. Well, their names are not going to give away... Well, one might give away their power.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do...
Now, I'm not that familiar with DC or Marvel either, really, but I know a little bit.
Yeah,
So
we'll see if you know these.
maybe I'll do okay here.
Yeah, I try to pick some that aren't too well known, but I guess we'll find out. Let's do this one first. This one...
Okay.
Do you want me to... Let's see.
I don't know that one. Okay, so it's just a...
Should I give you
kind
her
of the
name?
face.
It's not her. I'm not going to give you her superpower or whatever
Okay,
name.
what's her name? Yeah, that's fine.
But
Let's just do
it's
the
just
names.
their... What is it called?
Their alias?
No, when, like, they're either a supervillain or superhero, like, what is that name?
Alignment.
No, what is that? The name that's, like, they go by when they're doing villainy stuff, or, like, the Joker. The Joker isn't his actual name.
Oh, it's just this evil villain name.
Okay. Anyway, I'll give you her real name. Anyways, okay. It
Okay.
is Donna Troy.
Donna Troy. I feel like she's a hero. She looks really intense. She's got the dark hair, but I don't think she's a bad person. I see a star on the... Is that a breastplate? It looks like she's got a sword or something and a shield. She's like a Captain America kind of character. I think she's good. And her superpower is she can fly. She's like a Valkyrie. That's my guess.
Okay. Pretty close. If I say her actual superhero name, she is a hero. You'll probably kind of get an idea of what she is. Her superhero name she goes by is Wonder Girl.
Wonder Girl. Okay, I've heard the name.
She is basically like the sidekick for Wonder Woman. So she has pretty much all the same abilities as Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay. I was going to say she reminded me of Wonder Woman, but I didn't know who owns who, and I don't want to be wrong. That's Marvel, you loser.
Okay, let's do another female power pose.
Oh, I've seen her before. That's not Jean Grey.
No.
No.
Isn't Jean Grey Marvel?
I told you I was going to do that. All right, what's her name?
Lady Shiva.
Lady Shiva. Oh, I've definitely seen her before. Her power is like, she can do like time stuff or something like that, or maybe teleporter speed, something along that lines. But maybe I'm just getting that from the background art there. I think she's good though.
Is those your final guesses?
Yeah.
Okay, she's a villain.
I don't know much else. She's a villain? Okay.
And she is a martial arts expert and also can heal.
Ah, okay. She's like, what kind of martial arts does she do? Is she a puncher or like...
It just says she's a martial arts expert. It didn't really...
She knows them all. From Muay Thai to Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay, next person. Boop.
Alright, this person is a zombie. No, he is... I'm gonna guess this person is a Reaver. This is a person who's been tortured to his breaking point to where he doesn't feel fear or pain anymore because there's nothing worse you could do to him. And he's just a weapon now. And his name's probably like Grim Reaver or something. And he's definitely a bad guy.
So he is a villain. His name is Anton Arcane. And the big thing, basically, he is a scientist, but the big thing is he's a necromancer.
Ah, okay. I was on the zombie track.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks pretty dead. He looks like the living dead.
Boop. Next one.
All right. Is that Ant-Man and a bug?
Ant-Man is Marvel, but that's not the one you're focusing on.
Okay. I'm making it big now. A tiny earthling. Fascinating. I'm identifying the caterpillar?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the name?
I can't give you his name.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. This is the worm. And I see lightning coming off of him. And I have no idea what's going on in this picture. I guess he like burrows into like, it looks like he's digging through flesh, but maybe they're on a different planet. I feel like they're on a different planet. That's a spaceman, and he's like a moonworm.
Is he a superhero or a villain?
Oh, definitely a villain.
Okay, so his name is Mr. Mind. He's a villain.
Mr. Mind. He is crawling through a brain, isn't he?
I'm not sure about this picture itself. I don't imagine not. But he is small, and what his is he's a genius, and also he can do hypnosis.
Ah, okay. By crawling in your brain and using lightning on it. Exactly the picture. How did I miss that?
And here's the last one. Boop, boop.
Alright. I see a guy with an arrow. A quiver of 3 arrows, 4 arrows. He's got his hat on backwards and some, like, sport glasses. Really intense facial expression. He likes red and blues. This is Screaming Eagle. No, what's his name?
Arsenal.
Arsenal. I was gonna say it's like the dude or something. I'm getting real Duke Nukem vibes. I think these are crossbow bolts, not arrows. And, no, they're definitely arrows. He's clearly got a bow. He's supposed to be a match to Hawkeye, isn't he? And if he's the Arsenal, those arrows probably explode. And he's a good guy.
So, pretty close. Well, actually, no, like, you are pretty, like, almost on it, basically. You basically got it. So, another name, Arsenal, but he was originally called Speedy.
Speedy? What did I say first?
I don't remember what you said.
I don't remember. I think I was close to Speed.
But his name used to be Speedy. Do you know Speedy?
Speedy Gonzalez?
Okay, you don't. Green Arrow's sidekick's name is Speedy. Eventually he changes his name to Arsenal. And then I think there comes a second Speedy and you know, whatever. But I think when he goes off on his own, he becomes Arsenal. And so he's a hero.
You're gonna have to be the new sidekick. You're gonna be all about speed, but we had a Speedy. Your name's Quickie. I don't like that name.
It's kind of like, you know, Batman. You know, there's tons of Robins, and then you have the very first Robin who goes off, becomes Nightwing, and then he gets another Robin. Still Robin.
Yeah.
And of course, he's an archer.
Cool. I thought he was gonna have like a crossbow. That would have been neat too. I like those repeating crossbows kind of things. I think that would be kind of neat. Just like imagine with like a little Gatling crank. Da, 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 da. That'd be cool. All right, nice, good collection. I hadn't heard of any of those. I was expecting you to drop like Moon Knight or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I was gonna be like, oh, it's Moon Knight or like Spawn. I was like, I know Spawn at least, but no, you really dug in. So nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I wasn't so sure. I thought you might have heard of Mr. Mind. Just because...
No, I got like none of those.
He is on Shazam. He's one of Shazam's characters. He was in the movie too. But it doesn't actually say his name. You just see a caterpillar. Alright,
mine are either going to be... They're either really going to work, and they're going to be good, or they're going to bomb. So, we'll see.
We'll find out. So what am I doing?
Okay, so I'm going to give you... We'll start... Okay, I got like 3 tiers of thought out in this. The first one I've been thinking about is the first thing that came to my mind. I have 3 characters from a game, and you're going to tell me if they're good and if they're bad. That's pretty easy, right?
Yeah, I can do that.
And then I'll ask you a little bit about them, too.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of just making this up as I go.
Sounds good.
Our first character. All right, what do you think about...
Okay, so I gotta guess if they're good or...
I was gonna give the name, but I'll ask, like, what do you think his name is? Tell me about this dude. Who's standing in front of you?
So, this guy is totally good.
You think he's a good dude? Do you know him?
No, I don't.
Okay.
So this guy, he's like totally good, but like, he's like one of those, what do they call it? I can't, like hard on the outside, but super soft on the inside.
Oh, he's like a gentle giant?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, they don't show their soft side.
Do you know his name?
It's something like, it's like a tough name. Like, I don't know, like, I just know it's like a really like tough, common name.
That's Marcus Phoenix.
Okay. Kind of tough, kind of common.
Spelled with an F. Marcus Phoenix. What, you said he's a good guy. Why do you think he's a good guy? What if I told you he was a felon who's been to prison?
Well, I could kind of see that. I don't know. I think it's a soul patch. Usually when someone has a soul patch, they're like, they're a mean guy. Like, they come off as mean, but they're nice.
What do you think his favorite weapon is?
Oh, it's totally a gun of some sort.
Well, yeah.
Like almost like a laser beam type gun.
He uses the Lancer. It's a gun with a chainsaw on it.
Oh,
when you said he was a bit of a softie, I don't know if I'd call him a softie, but he does have a heart. All right, I got another character here.
Was I right, though? Was he a good guy?
He is a good guy, yeah. He is a hero, and that's the main character there.
So this one is totally a bad guy.
That's a bad guy? Okay, why is he a bad guy? He's got a beard?
So, yeah, he's got that full beard. It's not even like, it's not super, super long. Like, you get like the beard that's like kind of like long, and that's usually like a little bit nicer. Kind of up against the face, full beard, and like, he just looks mean. He's got a mean face.
Okay. What about here's same guy without the beard. This is actually second game and then first game.
See, he looks like a good guy there. He changed sides.
Okay. What do you think happened to make him grow his beard out?
Oh wait, so this is from this is from the first side?
The beard is from the second game. He grew his beard out. I sent him backwards.
So what happened was the main character like betrayed him in some way or made a choice that was not favorable for him. So like maybe he had to choose between two people of dying and the person that he cared about died or something like that and he became a villain.
Oh, I see. All right. That's Dominic Santiago. He's actually one of my favorite characters. Mm-hmm. And he's actually a good guy the whole time. But he does lose somebody that he cares about deeply. And it's like, for a game that's like about smashing people's heads in and just like ripping people apart, dude, that scene is like big old tearjerker. And then he grows his beard out and kills all the bad guys. All right, I got one more character from this one.
Okay.
This is going to be a hard one.
Okay.
Do you think this is a good guy or a bad guy?
Bad guy.
Yeah, that would be a bad guy.
He's wearing a completely different outfit from the other two good guys. Who's gotta be the bad
that's a bit of a giveaway. Yeah, that's all I got. That's General Rom. He's actually one of his biggest scenes is when he early on in the first game he takes Marcus and Dom. Oh, Marcus and Dom are like best friends, by the way. And they were before the war. And then through the war, but this General Ram, he grabs their commander and like grabs him by the neck and just like stabs him with this big old like serrated knife kind of thing. Mm-hmm. It's intense. He's a bad dude. And that's the first game. It's a good one. Oh, I love this game. Yeah, he's a bad dude. He's a pretty good villain too. I liked going up against him. All right, enough about that game. That's Gears of War. That was one that I played a long time ago, back in high school. There's a new one just came out kind of recently, but I haven't played it since the second one.
Okay.
Have you ever played Team Fortress 2? Team Fortress 2.
No, and I'm not even sure I've heard of it before.
Oh, perfect. Okay, this is like one of the most popular games. I'm going to give you a character, and you're going to tell me, like, I guess this would be pretty easy. You tell me, like, who he is. Yeah, this will work. We'll open up with an easy one. Who's this guy?
Okay. What do you mean, who am I supposed to say? Who is this guy? Like, what
does he do? So this game is, I should give you the background. This game is a game, there's no story, it's just red team versus blue team, and you both shoot at each other, and the different characters have different weapons and stuff. And so, for instance, I'll give you one of them. Here's a different guy. So these are two different characters. They could be red team or blue team. But these guys will have, like, for instance, the second guy, his name is The Soldier. So you can play as The Soldier. So you gotta guess, like, what each of these are, and, like, what they use.
Okay.
So, like, what gun do you think the soldier uses?
Just a regular gun, I guess.
A regular gun?
Like an assault rifle?
Nope. He's got a bazooka.
Oh, wow.
And he's known for shooting that thing at the ground and it launches you up a bit. This is kind of like a real silly game. Everyone fights for a sandwich. What about the first guy with the axe? What do you think his specialty is?
The axe, right?
No, that's his secondary weapon. What do you think his main weapon is?
I'm gonna say, because he's wearing a mask, I'm gonna say it's like some type of gas.
Some type of gas? Mm-hmm. He is the pyro. He's a flamethrower dude.
Oh, wow. So he's like a firefighter, that's why he's got an axe.
Yeah. And he doesn't breathe the hot air, I guess. But he's funny. All the characters like talk and stuff, but he's the only one who just goes the whole time. Alright, what about this guy right here?
Okay. This guy is a long shooter. He's a sniper.
He is the sniper. You're exactly right. And, yeah.
You want to know how I know that?
How'd you know that?
Because of the little sniper signal on his arm.
Nice. Yeah, it was kind of a giveaway, wasn't it? That was his best picture, and all the other ones he had a sniper rifle in his hands, which was kind of a giveaway. All right, but this thick boy.
Okay.
His secret power is not birds. Don't get distracted.
I'm going to say he's got like a what is it called? It's like kind of like not an assault rifle, like a Tommy Hawk kind of, not Tommy Hawk. What is it called? A Tommy gun kind of type thing.
Like a Tommy gun?
Yeah.
Meet the heavy. Da 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 da. You're pretty close, but even bigger.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know weapons. I just
He's got a big old Gatling gun. This is like what you mount on the back of a truck, or like put in an airplane.
Thinking. Oh, that's what I was thinking too. Gatling. I just couldn't think of what it was called.
And he's got like this big deep voice, and he goes, "Ha ha ha! I'm heavy." Alright, I got just a couple more. Or a few more. 1, 2, 3, and then... Oh. Alright, 4 more, and then we're done. That's all the characters in this game. This one I think is going to be an easy one. I'll just get the next one ready, because you're going to get this one.
Oh, he's obviously the medic.
He is the medic. Quite clearly. He's a bad medic. Like, there are videos for each of these characters you can find on YouTube, and his, like, he, like, goes to open up the refrigerator, and there's, like, severed heads and stuff in there. Who's this guy? What's he do?
So this guy kind of looks like a fixer. He goes and fixes stuff. He's like the mechanic.
Yeah, he is the mechanic. Well, he's the engineer, and he can make these sentry turrets, which are pretty good, and they blow stuff up. And he can level them up and make them shoot missiles and stuff. I got a guy for you. Would you trust this guy? Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh, this is the thief.
Close.
What, is assassin?
He's the spy.
Ah.
And he can pretend to be any character on the enemy team by using a disguise, and no one can see who he is. And his worst enemy is the flamethrower guy, because the flamethrower guy, you just shoot your own teammates, and it doesn't do damage, but if you're an enemy spy, you'll burn.
Oh, wow.
Alright, last guy. Doo-doo.
This guy looks like he's the target practice person. So he looks like the suicide person. He'll go in and be like, okay, and blow himself up to blow up the team. Or the opposite team.
Kind of, yeah. He's not a suicide bomber, but he's a bomber man. That's the demo man. He's got these little sticky bombs he can shoot places and they blow up. And he's got a thump gun. Little, what is that, M37? What is that thing? M37. If I'm right, I'll be happy. Nope, that's a truck.
That's a grenade launcher.
M40, yeah. Nope, it's not an M40. Anyway, yeah, that's all I got. That's Team Fortress 2. I don't know what made me think of those. I was like, that'd be good. But now they're kind of like the staples for all the different playstyles. Had some good loadouts. Oh, no wait, I forgot one guy. My dude. Oh. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Who's he?
Oh man, this guy is the newbie, man. He's the new guy.
The newbie? The FNG?
He might even just like fly only like the helicopters or whatever.
You think he's a scrub?
Yeah.
He is the scout. And he's got a double-barreled shotgun. He's the fastest character. He can jump like a maniac. But he's really weak, so you shoot him once and he's down. He's like a glass cannon. Speedy boy. He's pretty fun. I like playing as him. He's the equivalent of Octane in Apex. I almost did all the Apex characters, but you said you've played a little Apex. So
no, I've never played Apex.
Oh, well, that would have been even better. Oh, well. Alright, okay, yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. So, shall we do anime now?
Yeah, level 4. We need, like, theme music.
Okay, so, I'm probably going to mispronounce these names. So, I'm thinking I might just go ahead and I'll say the name after.
You can copy and paste the name.
Yeah, I'm just going to say what show they're from. And then you can try reading off their names, Jacob, after you've guessed. I'm hoping that this part doesn't offend anyone. I made sure I picked characters that, like...
I'm a master linguist.
No, I meant, like, okay, so what I'm going to do is send character, and you have to guess if they're male or female. So in anime, sometimes they do characters that
are
not very, like, you can't tell if they're male or female. And I tried to make sure, I know my brother sent me one person that I chose not to use because it seemed like, even though I've never seen the show, what I read, the little bit that I read, it seemed like the character itself was born one gender and tried to change to another gender. And I don't want to do any of that. That just seems too insensitive. So these are just characters, at least they should be just characters that have their design is looking.
They're androgynous.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, here we go. Buckle up.
First character is from Fate Apocalypse.
I'm gonna play it safe, and the black with the red and the gold, I'm gonna say this is a male character.
It is male. It is Astolfo?
Astolfo? Okay.
And, yes, they are a male character. And, like, it took forever. Like, even the other characters were like, wait, you're male? Sorry, I've been male the whole time.
That's funny.
This one is from My Teen Romantic Comedy SNAFU.
Snafu. You know what Snafu stands for? I'm sure you do.
No, I
you're watching it. Oh, it stands for Situation Normal, All Botched Up.
Oh, okay.
I think this is a female character. I think the V-neck is what's doing it for me, and the short hair. It's not like boy short hair. It's like pixie cut short hair.
This is a male character.
Male character as well. That was my second guess.
His name is Saika. Saika.
Okay.
Anyways, yes, he is a male character. He is constantly going, I am a boy.
Nice.
Even the main male character is like, I don't know how I feel about this person.
That's funny.
Because he's like, he's a male, but
What does he do?
he's just like a tennis player.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, he looks like a tennis player. Alright, I didn't know if he was like waving swords around or guns. It's rackets. That's cool. Alright.
Okay, this one is... Who is this one? Oh, okay, this is from Assassination Classroom.
Now this one appears to be a boy right off the bat, but you're probably tricking me, and it's assassination, so they're probably a girl assassin in disguise.
No, this is a male.
Okay.
His name is Shota. Shota.
Okay.
Something like that.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, that's easy one.
Okay, so I cannot watch Assassination Classroom because this character right here, I purposely picked a picture where he looks like a male. Now, normally he does not. Two. Here, let me pull it up. But I can't stand to watch this because this character actually looks like a chick, and it bothers the crap out of me because it is not. And I can't, like, I have the hardest time watching it because I'm like, that is a chick. Like,
I mean, it's a drawing. It could be magically whatever the artist says. You're not buying it.
No. I'm like, no, no. And what gets me is what their hair. The way that they do their hair. That's what is like... Okay, I sent it to you.
I see what you're talking about now. Yeah, the hair bow kind of things.
And so I can't watch it because he does like even his voice. I don't know who does his voice, but it's kind of a girlier voice, and I can't watch it because I watch it and I'm like, this is a chick, and then it does something where it's like a guy. I'm like, no, like, this is a chick. I've like watched this whole episode and thought it was a guy, thought it was a chick the whole time, and now you're telling me it was a guy the whole time, and no, I just can't. Like, now my mind is like...
What if it's actually twins sharing an identity for some sort of like population control restriction avoidance? No, I doubt it.
This is for the next one.
Okay.
From Oran's High School Host Club.
Oh my gosh. It's like, you know when you're like making a video game character and you got like the sliders for like how big and small you want your features to be? Mm-hmm. Like your nose and... This is like they took, how big do you want your anime eyes to be? And they just like set it all the way to the right. Okay. Purple tie. That being said, it's a tie. This is an effeminate male character.
It's a female.
That's a female. Well, sorry about that.
So this one is, I don't think you've gotten, no, you've gotten one right.
I got the first one right.
So this one is, okay, so Ron's High School Host Club is really good. It's one of those shows that is like really, really weird. And I heard that was so funny. I was like, okay, I'll watch it. Come to find out that this is a chick, and they all thought it was a guy. And
they all did.
She goes to this really fancy, rich school. And she's able to go to that school because she's scholarship based. She can't afford it. She's basically broke. And
I see.
She ends up owing this club money because she broke this really expensive vase. And so what they do is they basically have her work for them as like an errand boy. Come to find out, she's a girl. But at first, they were like, I don't know what happened. They did something and they were like, oh no, you can be a host. Then they find out she's a girl. And they're like, well, you can still be a host. We just will hide your identity.
How's that work?
She just pretends to be a guy.
Oh, I was expecting to like catastrophically fail or something.
No, I mean they do. There's every once in a while they go through this like kind of panic because her identity might come out. But for the most part, it's just silly, goofy stuff. It's really funny. The main character, Tamaki, is super hilarious. He is super over the top, and it's really good. It's a good show.
If you had to go undercover as the opposite gender, how well do you think you'd do? Do you think you'd pull it off, or would you just fail immediately?
Okay, so when we're saying I have to go undercover as them, like I have to go
it depends on what you're doing. I don't know.
Like, if I have to go undercover, are we talking about like I have to go undercover with my actual current body?
Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of hard, isn't it?
Because like I have really big boobs. I don't know how you would hide
Yeah, I
that.
know. You'd have to be like you'd have to like, I don't want to go to, you have to wrap them and you'd have to like play like a bodybuilder, I think, in order to pull it off. Like, yeah, just do all these push-ups.
It would be, yeah, I don't know how well I could.
Challenges there.
Personality-wise, I probably could manage it, but if we were talking about like my current body, trying to do that would be very hard.
I'm too ugly, and I think that I don't think there's enough makeup, and I don't think that like it would have to be. I mean, I got some hips. My hips don't lie, but I feel like my beard would give me away. Like even if you shaved it, like by the end of the operation or whatever, you would see like beard hairs coming through.
My brother Nick couldn't do it because he shaves and like that day he already has stubble.
That's a curse. Ay, ay, ay. What a weird ending.
Wait, I have one more.
Oh, I thought we were done. I'm so sorry. I segued right out. All right, let's hear it. What you got?
Boom, this one's from Naruto.
Okay. Oh, I have seen this character before, but I don't remember. I think they're supposed to come off as female, but then ends up revealing as a boy.
You're right. It is male.
Okay.
Name is
That's
Haku.
not Haku. That's Haku. Oh, I didn't even recognize. Okay, yeah, Zabuza's person.
I wasn't sure. This one I did last because I thought you might have known this one because I thought I remember you saying you've seen Naruto, but I couldn't remember.
I have not seen much Naruto. I've seen like the beginning up to the Zabuza story, and like after that I basically stopped. I know a little bit up into Gaara, but like anyone who currently, if you're listening and you listen to Naruto and you're in like season like 700 or whatever, you're just like rolling your eyes at me. But
no, he is at the very beginning though. That's why.
Yeah. That's all. That's all I know. I thought they were pretty cool. That's the needle person. Sasuke has a bad day.
Yeah, pretty much. I think he's also more mirrors. I thought. I don't know. It's been a long, but he did attack with needles. Yeah.
Wait, did I go the right direction?
What?
Appears to be female, revealed to be male.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Well, I am done.
You're done. Yeah, I'm done too.
So this actually turned out to be a little bit longer than I thought. I thought it was going to be a little bit shorter.
It really filled out. I don't know if it's going to be fun to listen to. You guys will have to let us know if you have other ideas and stuff you want. I hope it's fun.
What I was hoping for, though, is like, I'm going to post the pictures on Twitter, but I'm hoping by us giving names and stuff like that and you knowing the characters, that would be interesting. On your end, I think with the Team Fortress one will be a little bit harder for listeners.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
They'll have to look on photos. But I tried to do the name of characters and the shows that they're from, so that way that you can kind of get an idea of what Jacob is seeing.
Yeah.
But definitely check out our Twitter so you can get the idea, see the photos that we sent each other.
Cool. What an adventure.
Yeah, and our Twitter is Don't You Know Pod. We would greatly appreciate if you followed, share, subscribe. Definitely come back next week for our next episode. If you have any comments, feedback, or whatever, you can send it to us on Twitter, or you can send us an email at don'tyouknowpod@gmail.com.
I got a challenge. Maybe you're listening, you're not subscribed, you're just like, I don't want to subscribe. What if you click it, and then if it bothers you, you can unsubscribe later?
I can hear your dog in the background.
I know, he's ruining my whole cold call. Come here, buddy. I'll take you out in like 2 seconds.
Look, he's crying because he wants you guys to subscribe to us.
If you were prettier, I would have won the dog draw round.
So until next time, guys. See ya.
See ya.